young. Yeah, this is not a fire drill, the real thing. Yeah, you know that nighttime, daytime she gon' see me acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull up with a Mickey Mouse, this ain't Disney. Still identity, put a
wake up, get your in my makeup, get your fake blood, fake tough, put your up for the princess, rates up, jigs up, put your up, get your put your up, they that's tough, pay up, get your rates up for the
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good young while we all grow old. In a world where you never bite a hand that feeds you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy come, easy go. So they say, it's all we know.
Yeah, I know Astro.
Yeah. Space on.
They say the sun and a shine for all, but in some people world, you never shine at all.
These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I love you, you called me a liar. Oh no, no. Baby, tell me where you gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long, and I'm hoping that you sing my song. I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Give God the thanks and praises. I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone, long. And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling alone, you can call my phone. Is there a better way to go? Teach them something before they lose the song. Oh, no. Freedom is the road. Oh, no. Coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. Now you're caught up in the fog with the optics. With the vision. Try to control you so they take the power. No, we don't play.
They say the sun and a shine for all, but in some people world, you never shine at all.
These roads of flames are catching a fire.
Something I don't do, tip for life. That's like making it.
The lawyers couldn't stop.
Send her into outer space. I know he wish he could, cause he paying 20K a day. That just get too drunk because you miscalculated the next.
From the giddy up, better choose the right one or pick the giddy.
Season 6 is slamming home new rewards, challenges, and cards to obliterate your opponents in My Team.
It all starts with your season reward, so don't miss claiming the newest legend to the Lakers timeline, Diamond Luka Doncic, who can evo to a pink diamond to become the newest star in your My Team.
And every 10 levels, your lineup will be elevated this season with Pink Diamond Robert Williams III at level 10, the legendary handles of Galaxy Opal Rafer Alston at level 20, and the high-flying Dark Matter Grant Hill at level 30.
And we may as well get fundamental at level 40 when you bring 100 overall Tim Duncan to be the new big man of your My Team.
Oh, I can see the bank shots off the glass already. These heavy hitters will all be helpful in conquering this season's domination series, Out of Time, where modern stars are transported back in time to historically excellent teams.
In Out of Time, you'll square off with teams like Wemby on the classic San Antonio Spurs as he joins forces with Tim Duncan, Manu, and Tony Parker. And then there's Lonzo Ball joining Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen on the '96 Chicago Bulls.
Now, these are some really fun scenarios, and if you can surpass those super teams and earn all 99 stars, you'll add one of the most skilled players of the modern era. It's Dark Matter Jalen Williams.
Pro Pass automatic rewards include even more fun, with Dark Matter John Wall carving up defenders like an all-you-can-eat buffet, and a Pro Pass pack full of powerful rewards, including a legendary Handles for Days badge.
Cross them up, Sasha. Grab those rewards and get that rep rising to prove that you're the best in My Team.
Rip City, Portland, Oregon, the site for the Lakers. A big who can score from anywhere on the court. Rui Hachimura looks to set the tone as they get ready for action at the Moda Center. Lakers, Blazers, it's next. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then there's Cam Reddish, then it's Connect, and it's Money in at the point. And for Portland, inside it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons, and it's Kamare in at the 3. Last regular season game for both teams, Stan. Pretty high stakes here.
Yeah, it's as close to a playoff game as you can have in the regular. season. Expect a great atmosphere here tonight. Both teams have a lot to play for.
Here's Money. He's covered by Simons. Here's Money. And the layup is good off the glass.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's Sharp. Pass to Kamari. James against Grant. Clock at 6. And here's Sharp. There's Simons with a 3. James with the rebound. Here's Money. He had 25 points in his last game. Here's Reddish. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with the Trailblazers head coach. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis and coach. Told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Kamari. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
James passes to Money. Shoots over Grant, and James gets it to go.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Grant. Crafty move. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
LeBron James.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
That one falls for Grant. Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
Money misses.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Kamari. With the 10-footer. Rebounded by LeBron. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Davis resolute with the and one.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Davis shooting one.
That free throw good from Davis. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
So it's Portland now. They trail by 6, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Timeout called, the Blazers.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Now here's Ayton, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Here's Kamari. Reddish covering. There's Simons with a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by the Lakers. Here's Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Simons. Again, the miss by Portland.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Connect. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Shoots over Simons. Again, the Lakers score.
And Connect is a gifted shooter. He's more than capable of doing damage from the mid-range.
Simons outside. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's James. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Timeout called. Portland. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
They enjoyed a big win in their last meeting, putting their opponent in just terrible foul trouble throughout the game.
Yeah, I don't think you can count on that happening every time, but it's a nice advantage when the calls go that way.
Here's Simons. No made baskets yet. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. And a list of rookies that are red hot. The leaders in scoring over the previous 10 games. 5th on the list, Dalton Connect.
And I just love how he has shouldered the offensive load for them. Just getting to his spots and filling it up out there.
So it's Portland now. A 12-point game. Simon's shot is good.
That's a textbook catch and shoot. Simons got his feet lined up and was ready to go.
Here's Money. It's rebounded by Grant. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Three-pointer Sharp. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
And Davis slams it home.
Just throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Blazers trail by 9. Simons outside. Grant against James. There's Simons with a 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here's Simons following the score by Los Angeles. The shot no good.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Here's Money. Offline with a 3. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Simons outside. Takes a 3. Again, Simons missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Blazers trail by 13. Here's Simons. Good work defensively by James.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And down it goes. 2 points. Money's got 8 points.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
They need this. Another miss by Simons.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Money. He's covered by Simons. Davis, the pass to James. It's rebounded by Grant. Here's Kamari. Reddish covering. Sharp has the open look. Portland, no good that time either.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Money. Here's Connect. Guarded by Sharp. Here's Connect. Money with the bucket. 10 points for him.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Simons passes to Ayton. Back to Simons. Over James. James with the block.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one. It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
And that one's good. Connect. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels. And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
It's James on the wing. Here's Money. He's got 10. Shoots. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Blazers trail by 19. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls.
Good pass from the big man, Ayton. Assists like that really help improve team chemistry.
Here's Money. He's covered by Grant. Money misses.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Pass to Davis. And Ayton pulls it down. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. And here's Simons. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. So both teams making some changes here. Los Angeles leading by 17. Outside Reeves. Pass to Connect. Lets the three fly. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through one, he's checked in for Banton. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Williams is out there with Klingon, and it's Rupert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And that one's good. Blazers trail by 21. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He had 25 points and did a nice job of spreading the ball around. He had more than his fair share of ink on the scoreboard. I'm sure he wants to repeat that tonight, too, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
They get it again. Outside for Henderson. Who poked away. Here's Money. 12 points for him. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. One guy here this evening, Shaedon Sharp. Incredibly talented, Stan.
Hey, Brian, you talk about a guy with potentially a very high ceiling. He's got all the physical tools you need. His skills are improving. He's still young and still putting it together.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Henderson scanning the floor. Here's Rupert. Reddish covering. Henderson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Henderson's got 6 in the quarter.
The response from Scoot in answer 3. What a back and forth. Oh, my.
To the paint. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And that one misses. And he walks down to Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college for him.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, BA. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Now here's Sharp. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Reddish on the wing. Pass to Money. Goes up on the wing. And again, it's the Lakers.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Simons. LeBron with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And Davis slams it home.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Portland has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Timeout called, Portland. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Portland making a switch here. Kamara's checked in. Connect's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Ayton. Still without a bucket. Down low. Here's Kamara. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
Here's Money. He's covered by Simons. James outside. Five to shoot. Inside. Here's Money. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Simons outside. Tries to break his ice. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Money, pass to Davis, and he comes up with a bucket. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
James against Grant. Step back shot. Again, the Lakers score.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
To the middle. Here's Money. He's covered by Simons. Money. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
The Trailblazers rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And there's the lob, and Davis slams it home.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. Davis with a rebound. Los Angeles shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Simons. James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Money. Back to James. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Sharp. Excellent D there from Davis.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Anthony Davis, 1 shot.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
Simons outside. Pass to Ben. Launches a three. On target from range. Ben's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And so it's Los Angeles in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so in the game for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's Connect. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Money in at the point. The Lakers shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Simons outside. The three is up. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Connect. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Now here's Simons. Defense is right there. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Simons has got 8.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Now here's Reddish. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Pass to Connect. Puts up a 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
3 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6 for 6, he can play confidently out there on the wing. Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
So it's Portland now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And that one is stuffed right through.
Anthony Simons flying high to finish that one.
Down low. Here's Connect. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Kamari. To the middle. Out to Simons. Shot from 16, and he drops that one in. 12 points for him. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Left side Reddish. Here's Money. Give him 20. Shot clock at 5. 16 feet out, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
And it's Simons missing.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Fires from deep. Again, Simons missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's James. Basket counts. James has got 12 points in the game.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Aiden. Back to Simons. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Money. And he's going for the oop here. And it's James with the jam.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
He developed himself into a threat to score. Simons has made major progress.
James passes to Money. Pass to Connect. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 16.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Klingon, he's checked in for Ayton. Robert Williams comes in for Grant. Rupert, he's checked in for Kamara. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Finney Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Green comes in for Reddish. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And there's Green on the assist by Davis. Davis has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Henderson. Oh, he pats it down.
That is incredible.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Los Angeles shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Outside, Green. Pass to Connect. Here's Money. Defended by Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Money. That one goes in.
45.
Money's got 6 in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Here's Sharp. Following the score by Los Angeles. Goes back up. Davis with a rebound.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Money, the pass to Green. And he banks in the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Snatched away on the break. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Davis.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And it's Rupert missing. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Finney Smith. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Williams. Henderson outside to stop the drought. And it's Connect with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Finney Smith passes to Money. And Los Angeles another 3.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3. but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Here's Henderson. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Rupert. Back to Henderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Henderson's got 10.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Green, the pass to Money. 1:44 left in the third. Hits the trifecta. Money's got 12 points here in the second half.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 10. Here's Klingon. Up top, Henderson. It's picked off. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Connect. Again, the Lakers. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea. Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
And the first one at the line is good. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the two areas that most people have to improve.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland. To the paint. That's tipped. Klingon out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Henderson. And it's Banton in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And you've got to be perfectly in sync on that one.
Man, that's a tough play to convert. Here's Benton. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
Pass to Henderson. Blocked. Inside. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Murray's checked in for Simons. The Lakers also with a sub. Finney Smith's checked in. Here's Money. Drains the triple. Money's got 15 points in just the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Henderson, the pass to Williams. On the wing, Murray. 4-3. Finney Smith pulls it in. Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Here's Money, defended by Henderson. Here's Money. It's tipped.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Klingon was a big factor in him finding that block. And really strong at the line since the break.
And we haven't seen a new franchise join the NBA stand since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep pockets out there and some great markets. all vying to get into the action. And we know that the NBA is all about growth.
And the Blazers making a change here. Rupert's checked in. And both free throws good for Green. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Rupert. Here's Benton, 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Green. Ball stolen. Williams with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your trail.
Here's Benton. Williams up top. Henderson outside. Pass to Benton. Shot clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Shot's good by Henderson.
Just a patient play by Henderson, taking his time despite the clock.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Here's Money. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian,
Finney-Smith.
It's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Here's Rupert, the 3. They get the rebound. And another shot. And he can't jam it through.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Launches it. Benton can't get it to go. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
Yeah, it was a fun matchup this year. Neither team could gain an edge. It's the kind of rivalry you want to see between conference opponents.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Money.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
There's the 3. Christie with a rebound. Here's Money. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Money, defended by Henderson. Here's Money. No good with the triple. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Here's Benton, and rejected. And he gets it back. Here's Klingon. Tipped away. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Oh no, 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 no. Baby, tell me where you gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long, and I'm hoping that you sing my song. I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Give God the thanks and praises. I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone. And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling alone, you can call my phone. Is there a better way to go? Teach them something before they lose the song. Oh no, 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 freedom is the road. Oh no, 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 coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. Now you're caught up in the fog with the optics, with the vision. Try to control you so they take the power. No, we don't play that game right here to empower. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Give God thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Thanks and praises. Give God the thanks and praises.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Thunder look like they're not messing around tonight. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Cason Wallace. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Connect out there with Money, and it's Green in at the 3. You take a look at Los Angeles. They thought they'd be up 3-1 at this time. Instead, they find themselves in a win-or-go-home scenario. This is unexpected, huh?
And Kevin, this is why they play the games. On paper, this wasn't supposed to happen. Maybe they got a little complacent. Maybe this raucous home crowd can snap them out of this trance that they seem to be in.
Well, they need something, that's for sure. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
The Lakers on offense. They come off the loss on Friday.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And here is Williams, following the three from Money. With the floater, Williams can't hit.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but quite plenty of room.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Dort passes to Williams, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
A lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line, and the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good for Williams. Here's Money. 5 points in the game. James outside. The 11-footer and another basket for the Lakers.
No question, James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Outside, Dort. And Davis pulls it down for Los Angeles. They've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And finished off by Davis.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And through the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's James after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Money, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
Here he goes. And James pulls it down. Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Money. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. LeBron outside. Here's money. Again, the Lakers.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from money. Here's Holmgren. Great tee that time from Davis.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Lays it up and banks it in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Under trailing by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Dort. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Pass to connect. On the wing, Green. Here's money, and he jams it with authority.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And the Thunder with the possession here. After the basket by Los Angeles. James, the pass to money. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Right side, Williams. Here's Holmgren. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
There's 1:54 left in the first. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura comes in for Green. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's James. Passes to Davis. Here's money. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And that's 18 points for money.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 13. Inside, here's Joe. It's Dort on the wing. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
You see Dort's growing confidence over time, comfortable rising up and firing off the catch.
The pass to money. Misses the layup.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Back to Joe. Pass to Hartenstein. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Dort misses. Los Angeles leading by 11. To the paint. Here's James. And he gets it to go. LeBron's got a second bucket tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Dort. Pass to Joe. Shoots from the baseline. No good on the last second attempt there. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 13. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. So glad to have you with us here. As we bring you more action from... That's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Dort comes in for Wiggins. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. They've got Anthony Davis. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Josh Green. And there's Money. And it's Crystal in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. Joe passes to Hartenstein. For the 3. Wallace misses. Lakers leading by 6. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Oklahoma City was all business. He scored 33 points and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. Really worked hard in that game. Put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And the shot is good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive play.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
No good that time. Good D by Holmgren. Thunder trailing by 10. And Davis sends it back.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot. And with perfect timing, swats it away.
1:25 left here in the second. Over in the corner, Green. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Picked his pocket. And it's the Lakers on the break. Passes it to Money. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Good. Nice job down low. Green's got 9 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And Wallace gets double teamed. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Davis. Anthony Davis. Too much time.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Thunder trailing by 15. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Holmgren. 11 seconds left now here in the second. Clock at 6. He can't get that one to fall. And that concludes the first half. Lakers on top as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Thunder trailing by 15. Williams looking over the floor. It's stolen by Davis. LeBron with it. Williams picks him up. Got a piece of it.
And that's a relentless effort from Dort. Just a great physical defender.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Outside Williams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
The pass to Money. From beyond the arc. The Thunder pull it in.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
And finished off by Davis.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Thunder trailing by 16. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Davis sends it back.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for Josh Green. And it's Austin Reeves. He's been 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, it's 50%. Not great work there.
One shot.
That's good from Connect.
Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Back to Wallace. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Count it good.
What a confident move by Connect, going for the floater there.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 23 seconds left in the third. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Finney-Smith. Hachimura with it. Here's Reeves, covered by Joe. Launches a three, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Running out there with Austin Reed. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Christie, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Cason Wallace. Both free throws good for money. Here's Williams. Tipped away. Vanderbilt with the steal. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his third assist on the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Thunder shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup's good off the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Here's Davis. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a lot of room. Here's Williams. Hits the jumper. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And the Lakers making a change here. Coloco's checked in. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size. He challenged the defense with it that time.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And Los Angeles guys shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Money. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And the basket by Money.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Pass to Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. The shot, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the basket by Money.
And that's another three. And if really, if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Mitchell finds Dort. Pass to Williams. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves comes in for Christie. Then for the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell. Here's Money. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. And the rejection by Holmgren. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Back to Wallace. Now the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Holmgren. Shot to stop the run, and Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half. Reeves the pass to James. Good D by Holmgren.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Money. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Holmgren in the high post. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Misses from close range. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Money. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 17, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Oklahoma City ball.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for James. Christie subbed in for Green. Then for the Thunder, Wiggins is checked in for George. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Money passes to Vanderbilt. And that one drops. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket of the night.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
How smooth was that as Gilgeous-Alexander just rising up that time. Great pace.
Oh, Reeves in position.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6, but a huge win tonight
for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we will have a Game 6. They have forced a Game 6. Their sheer will and determination paid off.
Yeah, I mean, it was a must-win, and they played like it. I mean, they came out with guts, with heart, and they now have their sights set on doing it again in Game 6.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for money.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Here's Reeves, and it's good. 2 points.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Misses in close. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-6 run, and the shot goes in.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Throws it up high. Vanderbilt the pass to Money. Fires from deep. Misses there. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now.
And listen, they still got to win 2 more. But after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all. You're right. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
They say the sun and I shine for all, but I in some people world you never shine at all.
These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I love you, you called me a liar. Oh no, 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 no. Baby, tell me where you gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long, and I'm hoping that you sing my song. I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Give God the thanks and praises. I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone, long. And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling alone, you can call my phone. Is there a better way to go? Teach them something before they lose the song. Oh, no, no, no. Freedom is the road. Oh, no, no, no. Coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. Now you're caught up in a fog. dangerous. Rushing things and things and praises. Give your thanks and praises. Give your all the thanks and praises.
It's going in.
I see you out there doing work. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Switch! Keep it going. Hey, he can ball, huh? Watch the pick! Stay on him. Pick. I got him. Oh, cookies. Way to go, Bron.
started, man. Let's get it started.
Y'all ready to lose? I'll let you do your thing, dog.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. You come around. Get started already. Hey! Turn it up.
Don't worry.
With the foul. Your confidence is gone now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Boy, you can feel that special playoff energy as we wrap up the starting lineups. So sit tight. We'll be right back after this. Hey, it's been an exciting series so far as we head into Game 6 in the West. I can't believe the level of play we've seen from these teams. And it's only round one. Brian Anderson here with me. And now the Los Angeles starters. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's Connect. Then it's Green. And it's Money in at the point. And for the Thunder, in it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. You look at Oklahoma City, they have a chance to pull off the upset here at home.
And you know as well as anyone, they want to cap this series off in front of their fans. They're going to pull out all the stops to finish this in 6.
Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. The 3-ball. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Money. Pass to Davis. Here's Money. He puts up a 3. Dort grabs the miss. Now here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. And here's Dort. Releases. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Pass to Money. Here's Davis. No good there. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Holmgren with it. Checked by James. Holmgren inside. James is there. And that one's good. Holmgren.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts. Good. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You would gladly take those.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Williams against James. Williams passes to Dort. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
Here's Money. Here's Connect. Pass to Money. Puts it up. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot no good. The Lakers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And he drops it in from the low post.
This is what Davis does, people. He has a wide variety of ways to score. Very few bigs can handle like that.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Rebound, the Lakers.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Here's Money. Williams defending. And it's James with the jam.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. Oh, swiped away. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
It's time for the feature. Once again, fans, let's make some noise for your Thunder Girls dance team.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Holmgren. Green against Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To halt the run. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this position, because once he does, he makes you pay.
James finds Green. Here's Money. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Money's got his third basket of the night.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Wallace outside. Shoots over Davis. Off the left rim and out. The Lakers lead by 8. Has to connect. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score, because it forces the defense to act.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Over to the left wing. Vanderbilt, the pass to Money. Five on the clock. Fires the 3. No good. Thunder trail by 8.
2 minutes remaining.
Caruso outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Joe. Caruso outside. And here's Wiggins. Guarded by Vanderbilt. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shots of the night.
Los Angeles. Number 45. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Joe. Pass to Wiggins. Here's the 3. Oklahoma City the rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Deflected. Here's Money. Give him 8 points now. Left side, Vanderbilt. Here's Money. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Money with the bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Thunder trail by 13. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Hartenstein. Not a lot of room. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hachimura with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
29 seconds left now in the first quarter. And the shot's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now Now here's Hartenstein. Defense right on him. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. Misses the baby hook. Right side Reeves. And he makes it on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's Los Angeles leading by 17 at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 17. And it's James with the jam.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
Green against Dort. Pass to Joe. Fires the three. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Williams against James. Finney-Smith with it. Lets it go from deep. And Los Angeles another three.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, look, he feeds him.
Outside, Williams. It's Hartenstein, high post. Finney-Smith's there. Hartenstein passes to Joe. That shot off the mark. Good D by Finney-Smith. Outside, Green. Second chance effort. And there's a nice layup by James. James has got 6.
After all these years, LeBron still has the fire, willing to do the dirty work.
To stop the run. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
The Lakers lead by 22. Pass to Green. On the wing, Reeves. Covered by Joe. Outside, Green. Now here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Fades and shoots. Again, the Lakers score.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Now Wallace. Back to Hartenstein. They grab their own miss. Here's Joe. Off target with the 3.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Reeves, the pass to James. From 9 feet out, his 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
I just love the ball move.
Williams against James. Williams passes to Wallace. Outside Joe. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
To the left side wing. Here's Connect. Watch by Wallace. And that one's good. Connect.
You have to be careful against Connect inside. He'll turn you into a highlight.
Wallace with it. Finney-Smith pulls it in. James deciding where to go with it. Williams grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Can't connect from short range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And that one's good. Green.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Dort. Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace. And Gilt